We're getting set for more top 10 action in Schmoedown, and by top 10, I'm not talking about Matt Nost and John Roca. Sorry, Outlaw Nation. By top 10, I'm talking about top 10 ranked players. In this match, we have one of the most beloved Schmoedown players versus a up-and-comer who is not quite a fan favorite in terms of the heel babyface conundrum. Stacy Howard, Josh Macuga, these two are pretty much polar opposites when it comes to the Schmoedown in terms of strengths and weaknesses in the categories and personality-wise. But who's going to come out on top? We'll find out now on JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Out of time, so say goodbye. What is yours now is mine, and I dream broken dreams. I make them come true. I make them for you.
Welcome back. So I've noticed within the last little while that I haven't actually been doing actual predictions of who I thought was going to win. So let's change that right now with this special first-time edition of Predictions Sure to Go Wrong Because You Stink. Well, maybe not that part. Stacy Howard and Josh Macuga. This match, a lot of people are kind of predicting that Stacy is perhaps going to win. For good reason. She's kind of been on a roll lately. Obviously 3-1, if I recall correctly. Came off a big victory, Patreon exclusive match against RB3. Josh Macuga, singles wise, has kind of been hit and miss. I believe 500 now, if I remember correctly, or it might be one game over 500. Needless to say, he's been in a lot of matches. It's hard to keep track. Yeah, and a lot of people think that Stacy's probably going to win, and kind of convincingly. However, as I hinted at the beginning, Stacy and Josh, they're kind of polar opposites when it comes to the strengths and weaknesses of the categories, which pretty much makes this a pick'em in my my personal opinion. And because of that, I'm actually going to go the opposite way on this. I'm actually going to go with Josh Macuga to win because they're so different in terms of their categories. One, bad category from one player could, spell their doom. Pretty much, this is the ultimate example. Just kind of like when Stacy played Mark Ellis. A lot of people were so shocked when Stacy upset Ellis in the first round of the Ultimate Schmoedown. The reason why I was not as shocked as many others is kind of the exact reason with this match here. Stacy and Mark's strengths and weaknesses are so different that, they pretty much both had an equal shot to win. And I think it's pretty much the exact same in this case. Also, Josh Macuga, as anybody that knows anything about Schmoedown, Josh is a real streaky player. When he starts winning, he can really get on a roll. And to my knowledge, I believe he has actually won 3 matches in a row if you're counting singles and teams. So he's kind of been on a roll lately. And Josh Macuga getting momentum is kind of a very scary thought. Because of that, I think he can continue to ride that momentum in this particular match. So it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top in this match. So anyway, that's my prediction. Sure to go wrong because I stink. So without further ado, let's see if I am actually wrong. Of course I'm wrong, but maybe just not in the match. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Shire Wolves owe us lunch money, and we will be taking it at that event. I finally just finished the whole thing. I usually keep cutting it off.
System, the clock, Harloff, none of
Alex
these
Damon,
guys.
Alex Damon. I'll be rooting for Alex Damon. Him. You don't have that anymore. Yay. Wild Berry. Wild Berry. Hey, I know that one. It's going to be playing. Yeah. Oh, I can tackle anything. Also, it's a very sad day. Rest in peace, blue marker. It doesn't work anymore. So, we've now upgraded to the purple marker. Yay! Up.
Hey. we talk?
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
I saw what happened at the end of your match, and it's not you, and I wanted to talk to you because I was there. I was where you are now, and I just want you to know that you kind of helped me out of that, and so I wanted to be here for you in case, you know, you need some help out of what you're going through.
Let me stop you right there, because I know what you're gonna say. This is absolute bullshit. I got you out of that. You're damn right I did. And I brought you out of it because you don't want to be here anymore. You couldn't take it anymore. And I brought you out to my side. And then what happened? You weren't there for me. Were you there for Clark and me? Because you had a great match against her, but I didn't see you in the audience for me. Didn't want to see Clark again because I needed you there. I didn't have the league, but I counted on you. I did those pictures you wanted to do. I did all the shit you wanted to do. I was there for you, for the free-for-all, supporting you. And I came to you, hat in hand. Did you help me out with it? Did you give me a shot at it? No, don't you see what's going on here? People want Action Army. They want Clark Wolf, the Shire Wolves, all this bullshit. It's like, it's just manufactured bullshit out there. And they do it because the fans, they eat it up, they love all that crap. Don't you see it's all corrupt? The whole damn fucking league, Dagnino comes in there, mouthing off and everything. Don't you see that? We could have cleaned this all up. We could have done that together, you and me, but we didn't. You were all about yourself. The constant tipping one toe, tipping the other. It's like, I don't want to compete, but I love the entrances, I love this, and I love making the belts and all that. You know what? You want the spotlight? Have it. I'm gonna go my own.
Oh, Mike bread. Oh, I said Mike bread. White bread.
Now I have to be the one
Oh,
to
there's that match I was talking about.
Just in the singles match alone. You know, I don't have anyone here to help me out today. It's just me.
Oh my goodness! Your winner, Stacy.
You just knocked out baby carrots from the competition. I mean, it's not getting any easier from here on out for you.
Rachel, as a fellow female competitor, she's my friend, and I feel like if I went up against her, it would be a good, even, you know, even
nice back and forth.
Yeah, nice back and forth.
No, not really.
I'm sorry, but it's Tim Curry.
Even match? It was not.
Knockout! Rachel, the Crusher, Crushes.
I am currently the master of playing in matches, not so much winning them. I'm coming off a knockout, not the best. And I love you as a person, as a friend, as a brother in beard, but I'm going to have to beat you today. I'm sorry.
Now, you're at 8-8.
Yeah, solid 500.
Oh, they didn't show him falling down.
16 matches. My whole life has been about
Oh yeah,
500.
he is
Some
500.
wins, some losses, knockouts. You know, all of that combined to make me probably the greatest competitor that's ever been at 500 in the history of the movie trivia Schmoedown.
I'm not 2-1. I'm not 1-1. I'm 3-1. Okay, I own the school. I invented the big entrances. I invented the costumes and the flash and the flare. I am the sassy one, so I'm coming for you.
And your winner by way
Who is saying that?
knockout, Sassy Stacy Howard.
I'm better than just a costume. I'm better than just an entrance. I proved myself as a real competitor. I'm up here to win. I want a title match. I want a belt. I want a championship.
Macuga. Howard. Oh, he punched the camera. Let the insanity begin! Like DuckTales. Woo! It's time for Schmoedown. We got Josh Macuga and Stacy Howard. It's time to throw down. It's a Schmoedown. 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 Schmoedown.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hello, Ken. Hello, Emma.
Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I am Emma Fife, joined here today by Ken Knapsack. Ken, they keep letting you back in the building.
Oh,
Absolutely do,
that's
Emma,
not
but
very nice.
it is
Although,
always a
he
pleasure
deserves
to
it
work with
because
you.
he's
I
Ken.
do enjoy your work here at the announce table. Your managing skills, or at least who you've chosen to lead in the battle, sometimes I disagree with, but it's always great to have you here.
Well, we can agree to disagree regarding who I have chosen to lead into battle, because we need to put our differences aside, because we have got a match here today between two people for whom this is really a must-win situation. You've got Stacy Howard. She's been on a roll lately. You know, Jay Washington is really looking for a win. He's been wanting somebody in the top 10, and Stacy has her opportunity to really shine here today.
It is absolutely amazing to think that Josh Macuga is in the top 10 because I
Yeah.
think a lot of people overlook him. And for years and years and years, he has been this good luck charm to himself, guessing his way to titles. But I also think that shows you that
Well,
the
not to
knowledge
titles,
is deep
'cause
within his heart.
he
It's
has
true.
no
It's
titles.
just buried in a lot of wildness and great t-shirts. So this is going to be a match for positioning here. Important, must win for both.
Very, very important. I mean, you know, they don't call it the Macuga method for nothing. As you say, Josh Macuga does have a very good track record of seemingly pulling answers out of nowhere, and hopefully that continues for him today because he is undefeated as of this year. He has not lost a match in 2018, so we'll see if he can keep that streak up here today in this very, very important match against one Stacy Howard.
We had a chance to hear from both competitors, and Emma, let's hear what they had to say now.
We finally come to a point we have been asking for a long time. Stacy Howard, sassy Stacy Howard, is 3-1, and now we get a top 10 competitor in the Wild Man, Josh Macuga.
What's up, Schmoedown fans?
What is up, Josh Macuga?
Now you may think, where's the other Wildberry? Well, sometimes we have to go solo. And Steve Perry may have made a solo album outside of Journey that was pretty good. It had a great song, and this is my song.
This is Stacy's time to shine. Stacy LaFleur, do what you do.
Listen, you know what? I've been 3-1 so long, I might as well be one of the Golden Girls. Call me Estelle Getty, bitches, okay? It's my time to have a top 10 person to go up against, not any of these other nobodies. I want a belt. I've been working out so I can carry that weight.
I am undefeated in 2018. The Wildberries were 0-2 going into 2018. We are now 2-0. The Wild Man was, I don't know, 7-9 or something. I don't know how many matches I fought at this point. But now I am back. I won a singles match against Scarpino. Love you, Nick. You're a great guy with a great beard. Northern Wildberries staying in touch. And now I am facing Stacy Howard,
a former Schmoedown champion, ultimate Schmoedown winner. She defeated in the first round, and it made all your little internet brackets break in half. And now she's about to drop Josh Macuga like a bad habit. So the first thing he do is what he always does, go get drunk. And you know what? He can take that idiot Elliot with him as well.
I will leave you with one thing and one thing right now. Four things and four things right now. Cobra Kai, strike first. Wildberries together. Wildberry, hashtag it. Wildberries. Also, you can pick up shirts just like this, and also
I can't see it. The glare is
and many other Wildberry shirts at TeePublic. Buy them. Tell your friends to buy them. Buy them all for like a family reunion. A Wildberries fan. Just say you own a berry farm somewhere and you want to be a Wildberry. Buy the t-shirts. We love you. Wildman, out.
At the end of the day, she becomes 4-1. Macuga, you become lost and even more lost. But no matter what, it's all about this Viper squad. And just two things you can do about it. Nothing, and deal with it. Damn it.
Well, we see a typically confident Josh Macuga. I think he goes into every match thinking that he is actually the #1 competitor here in the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
When you wear pants like that, you go through life thinking a lot of things that might not be true.
It's true, but Jay Washington, as I say, I appreciate that Stacy Howard is a very good competitor, but I'm done with this horrible attitude they have towards everybody else. I mean, you know, Jay Washington, of course, taking shots at Macuga, calling him a joke, but I mean, joke's on you, Jay. Macuga's in the top 10. You, as of yet, don't actually have a competitor in the top 10. So we will see what happens today.
We'll see what happens today. I love what's happening here. Are you going to jump the table at some point? This might be fun.
No.
This might be fun.
As I say, I think that both Stacy Howard and Josh Macuga are fantastic competitors, and it really is anybody's game.
Absolutely. Let's go
to
the
what I
tail
said at
of
the
the
beginning.
tape. You talk about Stacy Howard. I've
Only
been familiar
my
with her
predictions
work
sure to go wrong.
as a writer and a movie fan in this space for a long time, so I know she's got skills. I asked her today, Stacy, where are your skills at right now at this moment? She said musicals, cupcake making, which is true, and also cosplay. Not a question in today's game, but she has a lot of skills in that area.
I appreciate her flair.
Josh Macuga's skills include sports, not the movies, just playing sports, Bad Boys 2, and making bail. So let us see how this plays out today.
All right, so looks like we have covered everything that we need to. So Ken Knapsack, are you ready?
Oh, Ms. Fife, I am.
All right. then, shall we?
Yes.
All right. Let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Yeah.
Go. 3 rounds to a finish. Introducing first. Representing the Wildberries.
And my hair's gotten long enough to where I can do a freaking headbang. That's so sad. It might be time for a haircut soon.
The 2014 Ultimate Schmoedown
2014, that is so long ago. Oh, that's too much. I regret picking you to win now. Oh! Money, 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 money. Bing, ding, 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 ding.
All right, but none of that equal t-shirt sales.
Ken, I would like to bring up something real quick before we bring up my competitor.
Yeah.
You said I've guessed my way to some titles.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. I haven't won a title. Boom! Woo! No belts over here.
All right, I
already pointed that out.
Stand corrected.
No belts, but some very fetching t-shirts.
Josh Macuga not,
pick him up at T-Public.
not a winner. All
None of the
right.
belts, all of the
And
shirts.
his opponent, representing the Viper Squad, with a record of 3 wins and 1 defeat and 2 KOs. Accompanied to the match by the Urban Gladiator, Jay Washington. This is Sassy Stacy Howard.
Uh-oh. But is the Kentucky Derby back? What a hat.
We've got ourselves.
Stacy Howard is, she's my weak point. She is shit.
Whoa.
Wow, okay, I'm done. There we go.
This is,
There are 2 movies that could get me.
I've seen this movie.
I have seen this movie many times.
Reference.
Fun fact, actually based on the Jane Austen novel Emma that I am named after. So,
Wait a minute.
yeah.
What's going on here? Oh.
Charity based on my hometown, Pismo Beach.
There you go.
Hey.
That's true. Pismo Beach
All
was
right.
astrally.
Welcome to Clueless Talk.
Just say it does not say RSVP on the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, there
From
is
the movie,
there is a
guys.
weak point in the armor of Josh Macuga, and that weak point is Clueless.
All right. Well.
All right. Well, now
that
that all of that
And another thing, Emma, fight. No, I'm
is
kidding. It's
over.
Funny little comedy make-em-ups over
We
there
are
on that
going
table.
to move on with the actual competition with round 1. So this is the way that round 1 works. In round 1, both competitors will be asked a series of 8 questions. You have to write down your answers on the whiteboards. When you are asked to reveal your answers, you must reveal them as well as saying them out loud. Don't forget about the JTE rule. You are able to get 3 repeats throughout the course of the match. You are also granted 1 challenge whenever you should choose to use it.
And Josh, I need the assurance from you that you're not going to start a fist fight with the judges today.
No fist fights.
All right, we're good to go.
None
All
at
right,
all.
well,
I can't
then,
guarantee that I
I
won't
would
win,
like to
but-
apologize for my behavior in previous matches. Today I will act like a classy gentleman, aka Josh in Clueless.
Well,
Come on, guys! That was a great callback! Don't shake your head at me, beard guy! I'm looking at you!
Macuga, not off to a great start.
All right.
How do you know I was
Stacey,
doing
you got the rules?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
You're ready. Josh, are you ready?
Born ready, Ken.
Boom.
Alrighty, then let's get ready to Schmoedown.
Yay!
All right, first question in round 1 in the realm of action adventure. How many times has Harrison Ford played Jack Ryan? Harrison Ford played many. It's surprising how many iconic roles really he's had in his lifetime.
Yep, and he's a 5, 4, 3,
2 times.
2, 1. A grumpy icon
right.
of mine. Stacy.
3?
And that is incorrect.
2 times.
That is
Yay!
correct. 1 point. Josh
It's up to a
Macuga.
hot start! Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Josh is up 1. All right. Sorry. I'm gonna stop playing.
Give my phone away.
I already don't know what's happening.
You know, whenever Josh Macuga's in the building, I feel the same way.
All right. here we
Sorry.
go. All right. Question number 2. Category is Oscars.
Ugh.
The song "You'll Be in My Heart"
come
won
on.
Best Original Song for which animated film?
Phil MFN Collins. I hope I get this right. I know the singer, may not know the movie.
2 and 2.
The song
Wow.
is not the question, but
4, 3,
Tarzan.
2, 1. Looking for answers.
Not a very
Josh.
good film, though.
Is it Tarzan?
That's
it
correct.
is Tarzan.
Stacey.
Another great wild man, Tarzan.
There we go.
See, there you go, Tarzan, the Josh Macuga documentary. All right, next question in the category of dramas. In The Greatest Showman, who plays the Swedish Nightingale, Jenny Lind? A lot of reaction from the audience on that one. This was a very divisive movie, Greatest Showman.
Yeah, Greatest Showman, 100% accurate documentary.
That is not 100%
I
correct.
probably didn't see that. 5,
Nope.
4.
Can you repeat the question?
3. Oh,
Yes.
we have
Oh.
a JT rule.
Told me time to get this
Greatest
wrong.
Showman.
There
who
went my
plays the
perfect record.
Swedish
Yeah.
Nightingale, Jenny
No
Lind.
one thought was going to happen.
All right.
This is
Yeah, they kind of skipped over some of
think
the
it was
not
a
so
waste.
great stuff about P.T. Barnum.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Looking for answers, starting with
Stacy,
Rebecca Ferguson.
correct for 1 point. Josh Macuga?
Selena Gomez.
No, but
talented.
she is
Let me
a
bring
singer.
up something here real quick.
What?
Nobody likes musicals.
That's not correct.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ.
Go
And
on.
I
different,
beg to
Cher.
please continue with the match.
All right.
Whoa, staying on track there, Fife. Well done.
She's great at what she does. Question number 4 comes in the category of directors. Directors.
Many films have them.
Who directed Almost Famous? Movie pretty much represents accurately my high school years.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, how I was.
Almost famous. Kind of like
5,
Roka's hat.
4, 3, 2,
Or Kalinowski's
1.
haircut.
Looking for answers, starting with Josh.
Cameron Crowe.
That is correct for a point. Stacey Howard.
Cameron Crowe.
We've
Nope.
got a tie game here.
That was not on my board.
Were they competitive?
I'm not going to
there,
reveal
Cher
what was on
Woods?
it.
I mean,
Thank
that's Elle Woods and never mind.
Yep, you just combined two
Swing and a
characters.
miss.
It's
Jesus
Cher
Christ,
Horowitz,
this is a mess.
but nice try.
Thanks, Emma.
Next category, fantasy sci-fi. Who plays Captain Lone Star in Spaceballs?
Oh, the crowd seems to like that
I mean,
question.
listen, it's one of my favorite movies,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
as it should
appreciate the Spaceballs
Only one
question.
man dare give me raspberry.
Looking for answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stacey Howard.
I don't know.
Oh,
Here we go.
that's not correct. Josh Macuga.
Bill Pullman.
That is
Oh.
correct for 1 point, Josh
I
Macuga.
think I was thinking of Robin Hood.
Question 6. Question 6 comes in the category of comedies. In 50 First Dates, what does Adam Sandler's character want to study in Alaska?
Not too many things I think you could study in Alaska.
No, I mean, and not too
But
many.
I mean, technically anything should be
5,
indoors all the time, 'cause it's so
4,
freaking cold.
3, 2, 1. Looking for answers, starting with Mr. Macuga.
Marine biology.
No.
No, along the right lines, but no.
Walruses?
That is
That's
correct.
correct.
Something specific.
Stacey Howard.
Remember the walrus threw up. Come on, you
game.
guys.
Dang it.
All right, next category, horror thriller.
pull.
Horror thriller. Rosamund Pike and Ben Affleck star in this 2014 David Fincher psychological thriller.
Yeah, absolutely. Or
Yeah, horror thriller. This is the emphasis on the thriller part. Thriller, but not the Michael Jackson song. 5,
no,
Oh,
not.
damn it.
4, 3, 2,
I don't
1.
know.
Stacy.
Gone Girl.
That is correct
Oh.
for 1 point. Josh Macuga.
I'd just like to say real quick, there was a lot of movies with Gone in it. Gone Girl?
That's right.
Yes.
That's correct.
But like Gone Baby Gone, Girl on the Train, they all seem pretty similar.
Yes.
Never mind, you guys are a terrible
don't-
audience right now. Shut up, Kalinowski. I love
All right.
you. You're a great dude.
Final question in
Oh,
round
not anymore.
1. It's been a journey so far. The category is animated. In A Bug's Life, what is the actual occupation of the fake warriors that Flick hires? Sounds like a...
Not warriors.
I
hence the
didn't write it.
Fake
Yeah.
warriors. Yeah.
Skalisku and St. Louis
Yes,
did. 5, 4, 3, 2, and
Circus.
1. Looking for answers, starting with Josh Macuga.
Being ants.
I mean, I would have accepted it, but it's not right.
correct.
Circus performers.
That
How
is
can you be circus performers?
That is
Circus
correct.
performers is
Bring
that
up a
all
question real
right?
quick.
No, but I imagine you would.
Yeah.
What is Bug's life?
It's the other ants.
Yes.
It is a beautiful tale of an ant colony developing themselves and escaping from the tyranny of grasshoppers.
Being ants?
No.
Yeah, it's not. It's not that.
That's not the ants,
and you know what? It doesn't
They're not
matter
even
if
ants.
answers or not. It's time to move on to
Josh,
round
you're
2.
thinking of ants.
Here in the Schmoedown, the way that round 2 works, the dreaded wheel
Oh, that
round.
was the last
Each
question.
competitor
Oh.
will go and
We're at
spin
8.
the wheel,
Boy,
whatever category
that's
it lands on. If they do not like the
the
first
same
option, they
as
will
usual.
spin again. You're awarded 1 mulligan. There is stealing in round 2, so if your opponent does not know the answer, then you will be able to steal
You
the
will be
answer
wrong.
from them. Every question in this round is worth 2 points, and if you do not know the answer, you are allowed to go multiple choice, at which point the value of the question is reduced to a single point. All right, and on the wheel today, we have 2 slices that are from our Schmoedown patrons. We've got Festival Darlings and Animation, both of which, again, are...
Really, patron? Really?
Yes.
I like Patreon.
Festival
those are
Darlings
what,
again.
the patrons
Everybody's
have
putting
for
Festival
Audible today.
Darlings.
Thank you so much again
Why?
to everybody who is a patron of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I can talk. Just go to patreon.com/Schmoedown if you would also like to join in the fun over there.
Like me.
Little note to
Absolutely. Great job.
Patreons.
Great
Go
job.
Bruce Willis or something. Festival Darlings.
I'm
So
Maybe they're not all Brewski Bros.
Stacy Howard.
we've got
Quality films.
Everybody's a Bruce.
currently in the lead. Stacy Howard, you are in the lead. So would you like to go first or second?
she's looking to her manager for support. She's staring.
Went
into
second
the-
last time.
Listen to Jay
Macuga.
Washington. He's like
We're gonna
that
need-
bad
I
crowd
think
member in Price is
Everybody
Right.
has to listen to Jay Washington, even if they don't
We're
feel
gonna
like it because
need-
it's so loud.
Okay.
I'm going.
All
At least
right,
they're
she's
consistent.
referring to Josh Macuga. He'll get 2 spins here.
All right, here he goes.
Big spin coming in.
Natalie,
Josh is in.
Natalie,
A lot
Natalie.
of finesse to that
Look at that
spin.
Wildberry T-shirt available on T Public.
Showing it off.
No
Showing the
DuckTales though.
merchandise.
Sorry guys, you gotta find this on your own.
That is a lot of
Do it,
references
do
on
it,
that
do it.
spin.
Stop.
Oh, so much for that.
Oh no!
Time for a bit of romance.
Cannot.
You cannot.
No.
Not if you spin opponent's
Okay,
choice.
we are gonna subject Macuga to dance movies.
All right,
Dance
dance
it
movies.
Oh, dance was on there. I didn't see it.
Dance movies.
He knows how to do
But I'm
it,
guessing
but
she knows it's on there
can
because she
he-
put it
A
on.
lot of
Answer
movement.
questions about it.
Flashdance took place in Pittsburgh.
What was her original?
You do not get to write your
I bet it'll
own
show up in the question now.
All right.
Here we go.
Dance movies questions. All right. Josh Macuga, your first question in dance
He seems like a
movies.
dancer though. He'll probably know
After
some
the
of these.
death of his brother, an expert street dancer goes to Georgia to attend Truth University in what film? Macuga having a
5,
very
4.
pensive face there.
Let's go multiple choice on that.
That is acceptable. Is it A, center stage, B, stomp the yard, C, take the lead, or D, step up to
Center stage.
the streets?
The colon is important, you guys.
5.
I'm gonna say take the lead.
That is
incorrect.
nope.
Sorry.
Stacy for the steal?
Stomp the yard.
That is correct
Oh.
for 1 point.
What deal, Emma? Wow.
All right.
You would figure that nobody was stomping yards in college, but
All right. All right.
my
Josh
bad on that
Macuga,
one. We just stomped kegs.
All
My
right.
bad on
Second question, Macuga.
your next question. What is the name of the nightclub Tony Manero and his friends go to every Saturday night in Saturday Night Fever? So I feel like the.
Come on,
the
Josh. This
practice
should
of
be a
going
movie
to
you've seen
comedy event.
50 billion
nightclubs
times.
It's gonna be
just
it.
falling out
No for
fast.
me, dog. Let's go.
4,
Let's go.
3.
Let's go. Let's go multiple choice on this.
Oh.
Is it A, Staying Alive, B, Manhattan Skyline, C, Fever Dream,
Manhattan
or
Skyline.
D, 2001 Odyssey?
I mean, you would think it's Staying Alive. That's like the SAT obvious. I'm just saying
5.
Staying Alive.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
Probably not.
Fever Dream.
Incorrect. We're looking for 2001
Oh,
Odyssey.
we're all wrong.
I'm so
That is
pissed.
a terrible name for a dance club.
Fever Dream is what Macuga is experiencing right now.
Correct.
Dang.
Thanks for the Chardonnay.
All right, Macuga, next question in the category of dance. You'll find characters by the names of Mac Carter, Nora Clark, and Tyler Gage in what 2000s dance film? Yeah, uneasy chuckling is not the answer.
Yeah,
not the answer.
Super villain-like chuckle there from Macuga. 5, 3.
No, that's an evil laugh.
2.
You got served.
Incorrect. Stacy for the steal.
Oh, dang.
Well,
It's not Odang.
5, 4, 3.
Center stage.
2. Ed.
Incorrect. We were looking for Step Up.
I was gonna say step up!
Yeah. Gonna say does not equal what you actually said, and what you said was not
Should've
correct.
known.
So,
There's like
all right.
3 dance movies in the 2000s. There's a Step Up franchise.
All right, Macuga, your final question in the category of dance movies. This film, released in 2000, is about the life and times of a group of teenage ballet dancers at the fictitious American Ballet Academy, and starred Zoe Saldana, Susan May Pratt, and Peter Gallagher.
Peter Gallagher's eyebrows are...
They
you know
really
what?
are
Just do that.
quite impressive. Yeah, they're very nice. Yes. Josh Macuga, we need an answer in 5, 4.
Center stage.
That is correct.
Oh my God!
Look at that.
Just say center stage every single question. You'll eventually get it right.
There's that legendary Macuga magic coming through in that last moment, tying things up here with Stacy
You
Howard.
only knew that because I said it.
It's
who
so true.
now has a chance to potentially take a big lead here in round 2. So,
This is
Stacy,
gonna be a disaster.
spin the wheel.
It's
That
like,
is,
I'm gonna land on Clueless. God damn it!
All right, Stacy Howard, your turn to spin.
She looks nervous, not gonna lie.
All right.
Come on,
Spin
opponent's
is in,
choice.
spin
Good
is
spin.
in.
Yep, very good.
A lot of revolutions on that spin there.
What
Come
is it
on,
going
Kurt Russell.
to land on?
Let's feel
Uh-oh.
it.
It's gonna be opponent's choice, isn't it?
On
Oh!
Directors.
Directors. Spin
You
again.
can stay or spin again. You still have your respin if you should choose to use it.
Oh,
All right.
Go
there she
again.
goes. Spinning
Go
again.
again.
opponent's
Spinning
choice
again.
coming up.
Good
Is this
spin
revenge?
there. Let's see.
Is Macuga exacting
Emma,
revenge? I
If
can
Macuga
sense
just
on
keeps
the wheel.
repeating opponent's choice, it's
The wheel
not
goes
necessarily
round and
going
round,
to
and the choices
make it
get
land there.
angrier and angrier. I don't have a chance of opponent's choice. It is not close.
Got to
Direct-
go.
Ugh.
Right.
Yes, directors is what it was meant to be.
Yep.
Directors.
All right. All right. 4 questions in this category. And Stacy is settled. All right. 4 questions for you, Stacy. Besides Steven Spielberg, who has directed Tom Hanks in 5 different features?
Can we sit Jay Washington somewhere else?
5, 4.
Multiple choice.
A. Robert Zemeckis. B. John Lasseter. C. Ron Howard. D.
A.
Nora Ephron.
Robert Zemeckis.
5.
Zemeckis. Robert Zemeckis.
Incorrect for Steel Josh.
I'm gonna go John Lasseter.
Incorrect. Answer was Ronnie Howard. Little Ronnie
Oh,
Howard.
dang it!
Little
Dang
Ronnie
it!
Howard.
I didn't even hear that one.
That's the
okay.
right. That's
Fellow
the right choice.
Ginger
Yeah,
for
yeah.
All
Stacy.
right. All right. Second question. Who directed the 2013 remake of Old Boy?
Multiple choice.
A. Tony Gilroy. B. James McTeague. C. Spike Lee. D. Adam Wingard.
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 Yes, Wingard.
Adam Wingard.
It's not Wingard. Shouldn't have said it out loud.
Adam Wingard.
Can no.
5, 4.
Repeat the answer options, please.
A. Tony Gilroy. B. James McTeague. C. Spike Lee. D. Adam Wingard. 5, 4,
Spike Lee.
3. That's correct for a point.
1 point.
Wait, that's real?
Yes,
1
that's real.
point there.
The one with Josh Brolin. That's shit.
All right.
Didn't know Spike Lee
does
did
other
that.
movies?
All right. Who wrote and directed the 1989 film Say Anything?
Say anything, Stacy. We do need an answer.
5,
Oh, nice burn, Fife.
3.
Multiple choice.
All right.
There,
A.
that counts.
Michel Gondry. B. Gary Marshall. C. Mike Newell. D. Cameron Crowe.
Gary Marshall.
Mike Newell.
Incorrect for Steele.
Son of a. I'm gonna say Cameron Crowe.
That's correct.
Oh, he's Cameron Crowe.
Name is prominent.
I didn't know he wrote and directed it.
Stole one.
That's 3 Cameron Crowe movies in about
Final
3
question.
matches.
Category director, Stacy. Who directed 2011's The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
Oh, David Fincher.
That's correct for 2 points there. All right.
Both Macuga and Howard pulling out
It was
a
a very
big
slow
2-point answer
second
at the
round.
end
That
in
was
categories
about
that they otherwise
pretty much
struggled
exactly
with
what I
a
said
little
could
bit.
happen
You know what? That's
with
the way the
2
wheel round
players of
goes.
And some steals
complete
across the
opposite
board, making it
strengths.
a close game as we head
It
into
is.
round
You know what?
We
Mike?
are.
Sometimes I don't like your tone.
All right, here we go. Another glass of wine for Uncle Josh.
They both struggled in director, so it makes me wonder who put that one on
This is
the
the way
wheel.
round 3 works.
The devil.
Each competitor will choose a series of 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Each number will correspond to a question. The first question of which is worth 2 points, the second 3, and the final question
2, 12,
worth
14.
5 points. Stacy Howard, you are in the lead, so you get to choose your numbers first.
6, 12, 16.
Oh, she took one of them.
6, 12, and 16. And Josh Macuga?
9, 20, and 3.
9, 20, and 3.
Ah.
There we go. All right, all right.
Josh Macuga, you chose number 9. Number 9 corresponds to the category of comic book movies.
Thick.
In the 1966 Adam West Batman film, there were 4 key villains. Name 2 of the 4 actors that played them.
Cesar Romero, Burgess Meredith.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's the only ones I know.
All right.
Sometimes it helps to be old.
All right.
Thanks, Ken.
All right,
Appreciate it.
so that will bounce back over to Stacy then. Stacy Howard.
Absolutely, Stacy. It's tied up at 10. Your 2-point question comes in the category of, well, you chose number 6. That was 90s movies.
Ooh,
90s
Clueless was in the 90s.
movies. Here we go. 2 points, 2
Good
points. What 1999 comedy starred Richard Gere, Julia Roberts, Joan Cusack, and Hector Elizondo?
Runaway Bride.
That is correct
Oh,
for 2
very
points.
nice.
All right. Bouncing back over to Josh Macuga. Josh Macuga, you picked number 20. That is the category of Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. All right.
Interesting.
Name the movie in which Cruise stars as Captain Nathan Algren.
Oh, is that the one that you just had? American Made?
Mm-hmm.
Or is that A Few Good
5,
Men?
4,
Can
3.
you repeat the question, please?
Of course.
There we go.
There
Second
you go.
JT rule.
Name the movie that Cruise stars in as Captain Nathan
I'm
Algren.
gonna say A Few Good Men. Although it's probably American Made.
Covering his eyes,
5,
trying to find the answer
4,
deep within his brain.
3, 2,
I don't know.
1.
Mission Impossible 2.
Incorrect. We're looking for The Last Samurai.
Oh.
Last
Wrong on both.
Samurai.
Yay.
All right. So now it comes down to this. Josh Macuga must answer his 5-point question in order to remain in the game. If he does not, then Stacy is the winner today. If Macuga answers, it bounces back to Stacy, and she will still have a chance to be the winner of today's Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
I have one more JTE, correct?
Correct.
One more JTE rule. All right.
Did you get that?
Yep.
Got it.
Okay. So, Josh Macuga,
Thanks,
in the category of directors,
Ugh.
who directed the Liam Neeson film The Gray?
I should know this.
He claims
The
to
question is, do you?
5, 4.
I don't know. Shane Black.
And your winner, Sassy Stacy Howard.
And that was my prediction. Sure to go wrong because I stayed.
My goodness.
That luck ran out.
It did. You know, we all knew that it had to eventually, and I guess that today was the day. But look, I mean, and this is taking nothing away from Stacy Howard, who, as I say, is a fantastic competitor. And you know, she knows when to play it safe and when to really go for it. And, you know, she showed that not only is she good at movie trivia, but she understands how to play the game.
Good strategy, good strategies. I think Macuga was hit by that opponent's choice, but he was still in at the end. Like we said, that luck just ran out. But you know what? We're going to hear more from Jen Sturger backstage with both competitors.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with the Viper Squad. Jay Washington, you're gloating a little bit.
I'm gloating a lot, not even a little bit. But first and foremost, you can get your Viper Squad merchandise on tpublic.com.
Oh!
Our machine, Janine.
Really?
Yeah.
Product placement?
Damn right.
Product placement is great.
We're winners.
You're moving up in the world.
We're winners. We are winning. You damn right I'm happy. I'm all smiles, giggles, chuckles, everything in between.
You know, a lot of people have been doubting the Viper Squad, and I think you guys have really made a name for yourself in the past week.
First of all, giving honor to God, who's the head of our life, my sassiness, my machine, and my marvelous one who have come along. Everybody counted us out, but damn it, we are here and running roughshod. You can kiss your kitten club goodbye. Your eyed club is getting ready to start crying a lot. Now we're here.
Stacy, you had a phenomenal match. You got some tough choices, you know, with the directors on the wheel. Tell me, how were you feeling going into that last round?
I mean, I was nervous, but you know what? I know how to play the game. Maybe I don't know every answer, but I know how to win, and there's a difference between those things. So, I mean, I beat him. He's a joke. You know?
And he's drunk.
You know.
That's true.
He's
That's
drunk.
true.
He's drunk right now. He's been drunk the whole match. They should do sobriety checks before the Schmoedown.
We need a breathalyzer.
Half of us wouldn't be here.
All his best Grey Goose or Patron and pineapple. Y'all will say Jay unprofessional, but Josh Macuga do it and it's whoa berries. No, the hell it's not.
What's next?
Honestly, I mean, you know what? I had a really tough match last season against Rachel the Crusher Cushing, and that left me wounded. You know, I needed to lick my wounds for a little bit. As I've gone on to beat a bunch of people, I think it's time for a rematch. So I'm coming for the Crusher.
I know last year was tough for you, losing Brienne and having to kind of rebuild things.
Please don't bring her name up.
Sorry. I know last year was tough for you guys, but there's been a really great resurgence of the Viper Squad and this new rebranding that you're doing, and I can't wait to see what happens next for you guys. So, best of luck. Hey guys, I'm here with Josh Macuga. Josh, I know that was really, really tough.
Well,
Okay.
that momentum ran out.
My feelings are legit hurt. Like, she called me a joke? Okay, maybe she didn't have to go all the way to the 5th round. But I shook her hand a couple times. I'm a very nice person. Yes, I'm loud. Yes, I may have a lot of things to say. But I feel like I was very nice to Stacy Howard. And you know what? You know what?
Oh, Lord.
Give me a microphone. Give me some wine. Somebody give me some Chardonnay. Thank you, Alex. Isn't Alex handsome? Okay, listen, Schmoedown fans. I may have lost to Stacy Howard, and that might be a thing, okay? And I may have not gotten all the questions right. But does that make me not the best Schmoedown? Who knows? What I will say, Jen, follow me up on this one. Go ahead, Jen. What I will say is... What I will say is... What I will say is...
Wow, berries!
What I will say is... Wow, berries! Yell it! Yell it, damn it! Drink your Chardonnay and yell it! Let me tell you guys a little... Fucking yell it! Yell the damn word! Fucking yell it! I said yell it! One more time for the people!
God damn it, Josh! I'm not being paid for this!
Wild berries!
I'm intrigued.
Guys, listen. You may be traveling the world right now. You may be in other countries. You may be somewhere else, okay? I am not a joke. I am a humorous person at the butt of end of sentences that happen to make people laugh. Is that the definition of a joke? Maybe.
Sometimes.
Let me tell you a little something about the Wild Berries. We sell t-shirts and we lose singles matches, okay? That's what we do. I don't know who I'm going to face next, but I will tell you this much. It'll probably bring my average back to 500. Will I ever get above it? Probably not. Will I ever get a chance at a title? Probably not. But will I get extra Chardonnay from lovely post-interviewers? Absolutely right. Will I scream on the microphone? Absolutely. Will I make Emma fight? Question her decision to announce my matches? Sure. But what I'll tell you is this much. I still have not collected all the money from the t-shirts, so keep buying them. Let the total just tally up. Wild berries. Friggin' wild berries. Judd Sturger.
Wild berry!
Chardonnay.
Well, well, well. Looks like Stacy Howard calling out Rachel Cushing, asking for a rematch. You know, as Rachel Cushing's manager, I feel pretty confident that she is going to say yes, because I said it before, you know, Fife Club doesn't back down from a challenge.
Just need the dotted line, but you think it's going to happen?
I think that it's going to happen. We just need to talk to Rachel and, as you say, sign that contract that Thad is so fond of, and make it official. He's jumping over there.
He's looking through his manila envelope. I've got this contract. Wow, you heard it here, guys, coming out of the comments. And then, of course, Josh Macuga, he doesn't really care. He's 8'9". He's been playing this game for a long time. He just wants to sell T-shirts on TeePublic.
It's true. And here's the thing about Josh Macuga. No matter how well or poorly Josh Macuga plays, he is a fixture here in the Schmoedown. I would say he's really a national treasure of the Schmoedown, quite frankly. The game is not the same without him.
Oh, no. He's back.
Hey guys, you guys can pick up these Wild Berries t-shirts at TeePublic. Love you guys so much.
We already said that.
You guys are a national treasure. We'll see you next time on the Schmoedown.
All right, that smells like a bar I went to on Fairfax.
But before we officially wrap things up here, don't forget, guys, we have got that live event coming up here on June 2nd. Go to schmoedownlive.com to get tickets to the Schmoedown live event at the El Portal Theater in North Hollywood. We hope to see you guys there. It's going to be a good time. Ken,
absolutely.
How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling great. I've been studying. I have a lot of respect for Scrimshaw and Damon. I just think it's unfortunate they are in my way to get back to a title match against Sam Whitwer. It's going to be one you don't want to miss, and that's just the undercard. The main event, your team is going to be looking on to take on Team Action.
Yeah, Team Action. You know, I think they're trying to assemble their action army there, but you know, the Fife Club for Life Club.
There you
go.
They're gonna
Fife
be there,
Club
and,
for Life Club.
I'm not worried. Rachel and Clark are gonna crush this.
It's gonna be a fun time. Check the link for tickets. So, Emma, always fun calling a match with you.
Always a pleasure calling a match with you as well, Ken Knapsack.
All right, that's it for the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Oh, no Frank Janish. I guess he didn't know how to follow a Josh Macuga promo. I don't blame him. Okay, so the aftermath was fun. The match was kind of okay. Well, it's not what I was expecting, because I thought Josh Macuga would probably win, but yeah, Josh Macuga went full Josh Macuga, and then afterwards went more Josh Macuga. So yeah, that was a fun match. Stacy Howard kicking more ass, taking more names, or as Mantis from Guardians would say, kicking names, taking ass. So yeah, Stacy Howard calling out the Crusher. Not a wise move. Rachel gonna whip that ass just like she gonna whip Team Action's ass at that live event. But that's for next week, for all them lucky people that are going to be at that event. But yeah, for that being said, that's going to do it for this edition of JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. You can follow me on Twitter at WWEJTH1. You can also find me doing many things here on a lot of the Schmoedown related content. There will be trivia, movie battleground, jukebox trivia, worldwide movie games. You can see me doing occasional reactions on Take 3. Anywhere, because I'm everywhere and everybody somehow seems to enjoy having me on. I don't understand why. But with that being said, that's it for JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm JTH. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I bid you do-a-do.